Hello, this is Steve Jacobson. I'm super excited to actually introduce you to the next actor in the series, what we call the Opinion River. His name is Gannon Johnson. Gannon's actually my son's name, but he's also our actor that handles the VP of Sales, the Sales Enablement, VP of Sales Enablement Growth, Director of Sales. His role in the organization is to streamline the selling motion for your sellers, your account managers, and other individuals who are driving revenue. He also might act as your partner enablement team because our technology for video coach, which I'm you today, is also available in the community in Lightning or the Experience Cloud. So Gannon's going to walk you through a little journey today of how he can experience the technology. And we're going to really focus on it from an administration perspective. One thing I really want to think about from a video coaching side is we've got to have the data. You've got to have the analytics, and you need to track the video coachers, because if you don't, you'll lose the integrity of the whole video coaching. As a seller myself, as someone that takes my craft seriously, if I find out that my RVP, my manager, my coach is not watching my videos, or frankly rating everybody relatively the same, I'm not going to take it seriously. And then you're going to lose the integrity of video coaching. So we're going to actually introduce you to Einstein Analytics and sales reports and dashboards to show you how you can all do that. We're going to be introducing a whole video on reports and dashboards, but I want you to be aware of the fact that we've got these dashboards ready to go. In fact, I'm going to throw them up on my screen behind me to show them to you in a second. So let's jump into it. So we're going to first log in as Gannon Johnson and show you the technology through his eyes. Then he's going to go ahead and rate Eric Sims' actually video. And then we're going to show you the brand new UI that we're coming out with this summer that's going to absolutely change the entire conversation. We're taking a brand new UI on top of the current functionality based on prospect and customer feedback. We're going to be delivering that this summer. And to be clear, that's available inside Salesforce as well as via the Experience Cloud, Community Cloud of Salesforce. So let's jump into it and have a little bit of fun. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and log in as Gannon Johnson. As we've talked about in the past, we've got the Opinion River, which is made up of many different actors and actresses along that river. Today, we're going to focus on Opinion for Sales Enablement. We're going to log in as Gannon Johnson. So Gannon's going to log into Salesforce. And the first thing he's going to do is navigate to the Opinion Video Coaching app. So when he gets to that app, he's going to go ahead and click on Stand and Deliver. On that Stand and Deliver will be all the different Stand and Delivers that has been created or he's created. Let's go ahead and click on New. This is our recently new wizard that we just created. I'm going to go ahead and call this one Challenger, but I'm probably going to spell it wrong because I almost always spell wrong when I do these. I'm not paying attention, and I'm actually that type A sales professional. I can't type anyways. Go down here and write the description, potentially a status, background image URL. What type of feedback are we looking for? Private, approvers, public? Let's go and do approvers on this one. Is there a shelf life, minimum average score? We're going to go through all this stuff if you introduce your POC with us and teach you these different things. But for now, I'm going to focus on one, which is video feedback. This one is critical. I think it's extremely important to enable that so the approvers and the reviewers and the people that are actually given the coaching can respond in video to tell you why you did certain areas well. That Eric Sims, you did really well here, but not so here. I think that video is critical to success. Another one is anonymous feedback. So we're going to enable this so sellers and individuals can actually bottom up, and they can create these tasks and create some challenges within the organization, create some challenges within their team. The idea of that sounds so incredibly fun to be able to compete and compete with other friends, and potentially just throw out there as anonymous and say, hey, how am I doing? We really think the opportunity to allow people to own their craft needs to be a bottom up and a top down. I'm going to go click on Save and Next. Next thing I can do is go ahead and pick my criteria. So there might be criteria that you've already created. Just go ahead and click on plus and you're good to go. The other thing you can do is add a rubric. When we did a lot of the product market fit in this last year, we realized that the idea of having a rubric which contained these different criteria would make really, really well because it could be at scale. So now you could actually go ahead and add in a rubric which already has the criterion in there. And in the future release in the summer, you'll be able to take that rubric and put it anywhere in Salesforce you want to rate people doing anything at any given time, not just video coaching. So once you've actually added in the criterions that you want, you can go ahead and click on Save and Next. If you want to create a new one, simply click New Criterion and you're good to go. Let's go ahead and click on Save and Next. Now you're going to pick your reviewers. Who do you want to be the reviewers or the approvers? This could be using static reviewers. And it can also be using relative reviewers, using standard Salesforce and functionality within Salesforce. So if I want to go ahead and do direct reports with the role hierarchy, go ahead and click on it and it pulls it over here. I want to do their manager. Very simple. Again, go click on save and next. And now you can use sharing rules. So sharing rules will allow people to self-select these tasks so we can actually see who wants to own their craft. How many people choose to actually go and do a task? It wasn't necessarily assigned to them, but they can go ahead and do that. So we can make this available for all internal users, or let's just say for leadership or whatever your data is within Salesforce, that can come over. And this again will allow them to self-select certain tasks to see who really wants to compete. I think that'd be a great layer to see who's competing, who's trying out there, who's trying to get better when it wasn't assigned to them. Simply click finish. And now what I can do is go ahead and assign that content to wherever I want. This is using standard Salesforce profiles. It can actually use roles right within Salesforce and do different fields. Very, very simple. Go ahead and pick the people you want and simply pick potentially a due date and assign that content. Simple, easy to do. That is the view of Gannon Johnson from creation of Stand and Deliver. Now let's actually go and see what it looks like to review a Stand and Deliver that was assigned to you. So on the very right, you'll see a lightning component. Up here is actually the one that he has to do. So Gannon has to record a task, but right here is actually the one that Eric Sims has submitted. Gannon just simply clicks on that and he can go ahead and see the video, watch the video, and go ahead and record a video response if you'd like to, and go ahead and score that count and put any text in there. Simple, easy, clicks of the mouse, right within Salesforce UI, but it's also going to be within the Salesforce community. So here's the new UI that we're working on. As you can see on here, it's a brand new, same functionality, but it's a brand new experience. It's got a lot of different things that we can do in here and really have a really amazing experience. So we'll go ahead and actually click through this. You'll see that this user can go ahead and click screen record. And here she is making her video. Clean UI, very simplistic, simple, easy to use. The next thing is she has the choice to go ahead and upload a preview image to change the thumbnail if she wants, upload a brand new image, but she also down here has the ability to record again in case it doesn't meet her requirements. It's not what she wanted. She has the ability to review that and then simply click submit. And once she does, Gannon Johnson, if he was the reviewer, would in real time get that information and be able to, via email and chatter, if you will, and be able to log into Salesforce and review it. One last thing. How do we actually know what's great? How do we know who's a rock star? Who did the best pitches? How do we leverage that amazing information to start to have a catalog? So right here on that home page is a new playlist, which we can call, like in this case, the challenge or sell. We could do a couple different things in here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on play in this button. I'm going to go at full screen. And what's going to happen is right when Nick's actually telling his story, he's going to say, hey, what is really great here? And then all of a sudden, here's the pitch. And boom, using the power of a Pinium interactive video, Eric, right there, Nick can actually be told, hey, right then and there is great. What did they do? And 100% of that data is natively in Salesforce using the Pinium Insights. So you'll know exactly how they scored, how they do it, and compare that to your KPIs right in Salesforce to drive your business outcomes. Thank you very much for watching Gannon Johnson. We look forward to doing a POC. We can actually use this technology. Again, I'm Steve Jacobson. Have a great day. Cheers. Bye-bye.